What's up, Reptofam? If you've just come from my trailer, welcome to my den. If you haven't, go watch that trailer first. Trust me. 15 cages, 11 lizards, 6 tortoises, and a very expensive heating bill. First, we have our Ackie monitor cage. The Ackies are not out yet. It's still pretty early in the morning, and they come out a little bit later. And then if we want to pan down here a little bit, we zoom in and we have our Argus monitor chilling under his heat lamp. He's already out and moving today. He's a pretty fun species. I honestly love Argus monitors, and this guy is no exception. He's super fun. So we have our Argus monitor set up right there. And then down here, our tortoises are already starting to move. We have our sulcata tortoises, 2 sulcata tortoises in this cage, and that is the start of this cage rack system. If you think this setup is cool, wait till you see the rest. Over here, we have our blue-tailed spotted monitor. This guy's really, really cool, but he's very isolated. He likes to be hidden. He has holes dug. There's holes underneath here, and he's able to basically dig in the soil. Sometimes he hides in the water dish. Oh, and there he is. So he's actually chilling in the water right there. This guy is extremely cool. Let me pull him out for a bit. Look at how beautiful this lizard is. So they're a semi-arboreal lizard. So this lizard is a very shy lizard, and you're rarely gonna see this lizard in the wild, just on how well they are at hiding. They don't really like to be seen. They're very skittish. So this guy is super cool. He'll get about 5.5 feet long, but right now he's just a baby. Adjacent to his cage, we have Simba, the Asian water monitor. He lives in this big enclosure. This is something we built, and it certainly is big enough for him. Right now he's sleeping. He typically sleeps under that log. But yeah, it's full of mulch, and the humidity is really high, and the heat is pretty good in there. So that guy lives in there and seems to be doing very good. This whole cage right here is like an entire room, and you can't really see in there, except for a little bit. Let me open it up. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of where I'm storing stuff. But this whole cage right here can have a lizard in here, a big lizard, or tortoises, or whatever we want to do with it. But right now it is just sitting there free for the taking, and possibly leaving it open for a crocodile monitor in the future. Here is the back side of the basement. So I have my workout stuff right here on the side, workouts equipment, and then another big cage. But inside this big cage we have multiple animals in here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what we have. So coming down here, we have our cockroaches. These guys are going to reproduce for feeding the lizards. We have our dubia roaches, and yeah, they just basically reproduce. There's babies in there, and we try to keep enough of them growing fast enough where we can keep up with the lizard's diet. Over here we have our baby Asian Kamingi monitor. This guy, well, it's actually a girl. This girl is a little bit skittish. She's probably under this rock right now. Yep. So she's right there. We're working with her, and that's kind of one of the video series, is how to tame your guys' lizards. So we'll be working with her and many other lizards. I'll be showing you guys how to tame them, how to get them where they're just super puppy dog tame. But anyways, a beautiful baby Kamingi monitor. Over here we have our redfoots. The redfoots are not out yet. Let's see here. So we have our 2 baby redfoots back there. Cherry head redfoots. They are cool little tortoises. Over here we have our Aldabra tortoises. If you guys know anything about Aldabra tortoises, they're like the 2nd largest tortoise. These suckers will get like 500 to 700 pounds. But right now they're just babies. I just woke them up and they're not super happy. So I'll put them back, let them heat up. This is still pretty early in the morning, and so nothing is really out and about at the moment. But we do have are our Tegu. This is Stumpy. Stumpy because this guy decided he was going to lose his tail. Yes, Tegus can lose their tails. It's kind of an unfortunate fact about them, but you know, Stumpy is super cool, and he also shares this cage with another female Tegu, which is going to be super fun once they get older, because we'll be able to reproduce these guys. In this spot right here, I have a Vision 734 cage coming in. Now, this is probably going to be where I put my baby croc monitor. Yes, I think we're going to be getting a baby croc monitor. This is like my dream animal, and they're like so ridiculously cool. So as a baby, we're going to be putting them in a big cage right here, putting the plants in there, making its cage look awesome. That will be a video coming down the channel at some point. All right, to continue with the tour, this is kind of more of the not quite as cool side of things. So we have a whole cage right here. This is like a vertical cage that goes underneath the steps. We kind of just built it. It has nothing in it really. And so we're going to have to build that out with some kind of lizard at some point. It's just not as cool as it's not as visible as some of the other cages. And then coming around here, we come down here. Here is a Vision 734 cage. These things don't look that big on camera. They're absolutely massive. So I have Aurelius, my Asian water monitor in here. He is chilling in his little spot. He has his water down below. He has plenty of space to go around for his size at the moment. He's not super big, but he's also not like a small lizard. So that's Aurelius. And we are working with him because he ended up getting sick at one point. I had to give him shots, and it kind of made him a little bit stressed out. And so we're just basically trying to get him back to being friendly. Panning over here, we have another empty cage right here. So yeah, something can go in here. I'm thinking along the lines of like an ornate Uromastus. I think those would be super cool to store in here. I think this would be the right size cage for them. It would be really cool. And then something that will easily outgrow this cage. I don't think he's gonna come out right now, but we have Pebbles, the rhinoceros iguana. I'm gonna kind of put my camera back here. You can see if we can see him. As you notice, most of these animals are not out or being very active right now. And you're like, hey, why are you showing me this video if they're not awake and they're not active and they're not doing anything? Well, I just want to get you guys caught up as far as what this channel is about, what my basement is, what we raise, what kind of animals we have. And if you guys want to see all of them being active, like I said, go watch that first video on the channel. It tells you everything. So watch that. You can see all the animals interacting, eating. But yeah, this is kind of the next step to the YouTube channel. I have made a YouTube channel in the past, and I grew it up and then realized that it was kind of unorganized, and I just wanted to start over, start fresh. As this channel progresses, you guys are gonna be able to see me build cages, how I take care of the animals. I have animals outside. I have a pet skunk. We have chickens, we have sheep. I wanna get some emus. There's so many different animals and stuff that I want to personally get, and I wanna bring you guys along for this journey. So if you guys are still watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.